Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be a quick get ready with me. You have those moments where you don't have any makeup, your skincare has already been done, but you're just hanging around the house and you're just letting your skin breathe, and all of a sudden you get that phone call from a friend who says, hey, is it okay if I come over and visit for a little bit? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then, you're running around the house trying to get things tidied up a little bit, things where if you're like me, you strew things around, and so you want to at least have the room where you're going to be sitting in picked up, and then you're like, oh my God, I don't have on a stitch of makeup. And if you're like me, I don't have any eyebrows unless I draw them on, and I just I want to look presentable, but I don't have any time. They live like 15 minutes away, and I know that they're going to be here really soon. So I just want to do something quick, something easy, something that's going to help me look presentable, and so let's get right into this. The first thing I want to do is go in with some primer. This is from Yensa. This is the Tone Up Primer Essential Glow, and so this is a tinted primer. It's really nice. So it doesn't really take the place of foundation, but it does help. And so anyway, it's got some moisture in it, and it does help, with the canvas, trying to get things, primed up and ready to go for a little bit of makeup. Now, almost 60 years old, and so, a lot of times when I'm in a hurry like this, I love to use cream products. I don't like to use a lot of heavy setting powders and things like that if I don't have to. And so, okay, now I'm going to go on with it's called BB and BC Foundation from Yensa. This is a great combination. This it's full coverage foundation. It's got SPF 40. It's got a BB and a CC cream in it, and it really works really well with the primer. And so anyway, I've got this little sample here, and I'm down at the bottom of it, but I'm going to squeeze some out and just give myself a little bit of coverage. And I'm just going to apply this with my fingers. I'm in a hurry, and I just want to slap it on and get it in a position where I can pounce it in. So I have my Real Techniques beauty sponge here, and it is dampened. Alright, so I'm just going to go right in, and I'm just going to pounce this into my skin and get this on. I really love this foundation, and it's just a little sample that I got in an Ipsy bag. And then when I got the primer in another subscription, I was really super excited. I was like, wow, that's going to be a great combo, and it is, and it really is. And so this is like a really good go-to combo for those days where you just want to, you could use it on days you want to go full glam even, but I love it on these kind of days where you just want to get, the basics on, and everybody needs a good quick makeup routine. So this is it for me right here. All right, so once I get that on my face, let me just take a look in the mirror here and make sure. I love this sponge. It's so big and soft and fluffy, and it just really gets the makeup pounced in really good. Okay, so now if you're like me, you need concealer. Oh my God, we can't skip that step. So the favorites that I've been using here lately are from e.l.f. and this one right here, it's called hang on, let me get the right one. I bought two of them. This is the one that I've been using that matches my skin the best. It's called Medium Peach. And this is like a dupe for the Shape Tape. And I'm not going to go ham with this. I'm just going to, cover up those circles. Just a couple of dots here and there. And I'm just going to blend this in as well. Just a little bit, just to cover up Get those circles covered up. And I really like putting this concealer on with my fingers and just let the warmth from my hands. But I'm in a hurry, and so I'm just gonna put a little bit over my eyes. And I'm gonna let that dry a minute. And let me put a little powder on. Here lately I've been using this Makeup Revolution translucent powder. It's a baking powder, but I don't really bake. I'm not a baker. But I will use a brush. So I'm just going to take this Luxie brush right here. This is the 522. It's a tapered highlighting brush, but I'm just going to use it, and I'm just going to set this stuff down, especially in the places where it has a tendency to crease. So not anything real heavy, mostly in the T-zone. Just want to set the concealer down. The foundation and the primer, they've got such a beautiful luminous glow that I really don't, you know, feel like it's necessary to set that or bake with it or any of that. So okay, so that's that on that. Okay, now I need eyebrows. So here I have the Mellow brand brow definer, and this is a retractable with a spoolie on the end. So this is easy go-to eyebrow product. Great for those shortcut days and where you don't feel like you want to, you know, carve out your brows, and you know, you don't have time. I don't have time. They're on their way. They're in their car. They're actually on the road. They're driving over right this minute. And I've got to make myself presentable very quickly. You know, it's not really a 5-minute makeup routine, but it's certainly not going to be a 30-minute one. I've got maybe 10 or 15 minutes here. So this is a really good creamy product, and the spoolie helps distribute the product. So the main thing is just to get it on. So I like to draw them on and fill them in and try to get them to look alike. They may not be exactly, but that's why I call them my sisters, because they're not identical. They're not even made identical. My face is not, you know, it's different on each side. It's not symmetrical. So, you know, and a lot of people are like that. They have like one of their sides is different, even on their lips and what have you. So, you know, we work with what we got. All right, so that's it on that. I'm not going to fool with that a whole lot. And so let me just put the cap back on that before I lose it. And maybe a little more powder. Just, I'm feeling kind of like I need to just set some stuff down a little bit better. It's kind of sporadic here today. And that's what you do when you're in a hurry and you're feeling kind of panicky. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up and get this on. Okay. So now, let's see. I want to put some lip gloss on, because I feel like if I do my lips, This is from Laurie Cosmetics. Beautiful lip gloss in the color Vibe. And if I have time, I'll go back in and do a lip liner. Alright, then I'm just going to take some cream sticks and I'm just going to do a really quick, easy eye makeup look. Just with some cream eyeshadows. So this one right here is from Model Company. It's like a bronzer stick, but I like to use this in the crease as like a crease shade, because it's just that good basic brown bronzer, like a bronzy brown. And a lot of us use bronzer bronzer powder products in our crease as well. So I'm just gonna put that on, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that in and just get something going here. Not striving for perfection, just progress. Okay, so there's a little progress. Now I have this eyeshadow crayon. It's from Dirty Little Secret, and it's in the color Illusion, and it's like a beautiful like a highlight color. So you can see right there, it's like a peachy, it's a creamy peachy highlight color. So I'm going to put that on the lid. And this has like a frosty cast to it. It's really pretty. Not much of a contrast to the bronzer on the eyes, but it is shimmery and it is beautiful. Alright, so I'm not going to even try to blend that out. I'm just going to let that stay. And then I'm going to use this other eyeshadow stick. It's from Mally. That's what that looks like. And this is in the color Burnished Bronze. And it's kind of like a darker brown color, and it is retractable as well. And so I'm going to use this to create that shadow deep down in the crease and take it underneath the lash line and just kind of give that dimension to my eyes. And I'm not going to worry about blending this too much, because it really goes good with the other shadows. And again, this is a great little quick eye routine for someone who's, you don't want to just use a lot of heavy powders and, you know, do all that baking. You haven't got time, you know, you're in a hurry. And so I find that cream products really help in these moments, and also with my age. So some powder eyeshadows a lot of times will emphasize the crepiness in your skin and in your eyes. Okay, and then a little mascara, and today I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the rest of this little sample I have from XOXO. It's called Lash Alert Mascara. And it comes in this little tube, which you could use as eyeliner as well. Stick an eyeliner brush in there, or push it up, you know, and just use your eyeliner brush. But this is really super black, and I like it. I like this wand. I like these curvy type wands. They help curl my lashes without me having to use an eyelash curler. So a little mascara. One quick coat since I'm in a hurry. And if I have time, I can always go back and add more. But, you know, if I see them pulling up in my driveway, at least I've got on a little bit of everything, right? So once you get the, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Once you get the main things on, you can go back and add detail later. So detail for a makeup look for me would be things like a second coat of mascara, lip liner, you know, bronzer, and all that on my cheeks. You know, maybe a little powder underneath the bronzer to kind of show that contrast. You know, work on some eyeliner. Did I say eyeliner? Anyway. Anyway, a lot of cheap products like, you know, bronzer, blush, highlighter, all that stuff. Okay, now, let's see. We've been doing this for about, what, 15 minutes already, haven't we? So I'm going to have to cut it off because they're going to be pulling up in my driveway. But anyway, I've got this beautiful product here from Galactic. It's called Skin Glow and Moonlight. And these are, it's like a cream blush, cream highlighter. And so I'm just going to use this peach colored one right here. And I'm just going to use this as like a blush and a highlighter together. And I'm just going to put that right there on the tops of my cheeks and down into the apple of my cheeks. This dries, it's a beautiful cream product. It dries down to like a powdery finish, and you can use it over powder, like if you already set your makeup. So to add a little color, a little highlight, bring some healthiness to your skin. All right, and now let's just do a tiny bit of lip liner. I'm just gonna hurry. They're almost here. And just another quick swipe of lip gloss. Just going over what we did there. And boom. That is the makeup look for the moment. Alright, so quick, fast, easy cream products, not a lot of powders, and you know, you feel like you're put together. I mean, it's not an all-out glam, but it is a nice everyday look, and you can get away with these kind of products no matter what age you are. You know, and if you have time, you can, you know, use a setting powder, but you don't really need a setting powder when you're using cream products like this, because they are going to stay. They are going to stay. So just don't, you know, rub your eyes or anything. But anyway, that is it for today, y'all. This is a great routine. I use this all the time when I'm in a hurry. I love BB creams, CC creams, you know, the ones that have a primer that's built in. You know, you can even cut out that primer step, you know, if you want to, if you find one that's got SPF and primer already built into the formula. So those are some of my favorite types of summer foundations. This is a great look for, you know, if you just want to run to the grocery store, you want to, you know, get out and run some errands, if you just got to pay bills and whatever you got to do, you know, you can get out for an hour or two and do your shopping and pay your bills and what have you. And this is, you know, if you just for hanging around the house, if somebody's coming over and you just, you know, you just want to feel better about being put together. You know, you don't have to go all out full glam, but you can do something that's easy and fast and beautiful. I mean, beautiful. I feel pretty. I do. I feel pretty. So anyway, that is it for today, you guys. I love you so much for subscribing, supporting my channel, clicking like. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what some of your favorite go-to products are for when you're in a hurry, and share those with us down in the comments. Everybody can read those and benefit from your opinions and your experiences, as well as what I'm sharing with you here in the video. Okay? All right. Well, God bless you today. It's my prayer. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.